What's up, fertility fam? Thank you for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika, and this is Sugar Bear. You say hi? Hi. Do you want to say hi? He is 10 months old, and I'm getting ready to try. Well, we're not gonna try. We're gonna do like Yoda. No try, only do. And we are undergoing Operation Big Brother to make this little guy a big brother. And I was thinking, I want to see what it was like on the cycle where I got to him, and I recorded it all, and so one day he'll get to watch it. It's pretty long, as you can imagine, because it was over weeks, so I've divided it up. I think it's going to be 3 parts. I've only finished fully editing part 1, which is what you're about to watch right now. And just as context, I had started a cycle, IVF cycle, and this was my 6th transfer that got me Sugar Bear. But I started a cycle. I ovulated through the medicine, so we had to stop the cycle, and I started Lupron. So that's where we're coming in. I'm not going to go through the other part about the cycle not moving forward. We're going to go from the positive part all the way through that big fat positive pregnancy test. Right? Are you excited? You want to see? Yay! Mommy finally got Sugar Bear. Yay! Okay. Enjoy. I'm so excited. I can't even think straight, you guys. I'm so excited. This is it. Baby is coming home. This is the take-home baby transfer. I just feel it. I feel it in my core. I have no questions, no doubts. I'm about that life. Let's get these babies, ladies. To make those rainbows in my mind. Hello, Grand Rising. Oh my God, as soon as I said it, here goes Liberty. I've been up for like the last 2 hours. It's 7:20. I've been working on a project. Yeah, I don't know why. I couldn't sleep. Well, I slept, but I woke up and then I had this idea on my mind. And so I was like, well, let me at least write it down. And then maybe I'll get sleepy and I can do it later. I had to pull out the laptop, the work laptop. We have a big presentation on Thursday. I'm just trying to get it together. It's 7:20. Like I said, I'm going to take my Lovenox test today. It's called the heparin XA, whatever. But I'm going to take, it's measuring how my body is metabolizing the Lovenox. Yes, it is, Liberty. That is exactly what it's doing. Yep. And then, what was I going to say? Oh my God, I'm so easily distracted. Oh, I need to take the blood test 4 hours after I take the injection, and today's Sunday. So the Quest that is open, the one in Harlem is not open. There's one that is downtown. So I was just looking that up on the computer. It'll be about 35-40 minutes to get there on the subway. So they don't close till 4, luckily. But I think I want to have my medication by 7:45, and then I will target getting down there by 11:45. So I'm going to leave here like 10:50. Anyway, I haven't vlogged with you guys in a while. I've just been chilling. Hopefully you guys, understand. I just feel like the whole reset was a chance to reset everything. And so I've been focusing on myself. I've gotten up and done yoga every morning. I've done meditation most mornings. And I'm going to do some yoga this morning. I've been doing a lot of self-care. I bought so much skin stuff. Self-care. I bought so much skin stuff. It might as well be self-skincare, which is what I think I started to say. Anyway, and I've just been reading the cookbook. I have my essential chakra meditation that I've been going through and, just getting it together. I don't know if I shared it here. I might have. It's worth repeating even if I did. There was a meditation that I listened to. I think it was on Thursday, and I've been doing the guided meditation so I can get back in the groove. And the woman was like, everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. And that resonated with me so much, and it was so freeing. So I've just been spending time with myself, reconnecting, being grounded. I've been spending time with the puppies, and so I just haven't been vlogging every day. I've been eating really well. I'm proud of myself. I made a waffle yesterday, which is kind of not on the plan, but I made it with yogurt and macadamia nut milk. So at least it was a healthy version. It was like the light and fluffy and yummy, but crunchy on the outside. Like I like it to have that crispness. And I did a blueberry compote. I mixed Vermont maple syrup that Cheyenne bought me when she and her boyfriend went to Vermont. So that was good, and I had the 4 little turkey sausage. I am going to go to market today. I have not been to a grocery store, like in a grocery store, and purchased anything since I lived here. Well, that's not true. I went into a grocery store when I went to get a facial treatment, but not to buy groceries for the house. I just want to be honest. I was buying fruit and something when I was going to Queens to get a facial treatment, but that does not count. But today... I'm so random. I thought about that because I'm going to buy fruit. I am out of strawberries and I want to pick them myself because the person who ever picked them last time, they were super ripe. And so I did not get to eat all of them. I finished them, but there were some that I had to throw away as I was going through it because they were getting too mushy and I didn't want like the whole thing to go bad. You know what I mean? I get a little more blueberries. I haven't eaten any of that frozen, and I started to pull it out yesterday, the frozen fruit that I got, but then I remembered it had kale in it because I was going to make it for compote for the waffle. We can't have kale on your waffles, child. So I'm just going to get some fruit. I'm going to look for frozen wild blueberries. That's where I was going with this long story. The wild Maine blueberries, because usually you can get a bag for like $5. And then that way they're frozen. I don't have to worry about them getting spoiled or overripe. That way I have a mix of both. So I'm going to lidocaine myself, get up and get some coffee, figure out what I'm going to do for breakfast. That's probably going to be eggs and spinach. I'm going to make a list because I think I'm low on spinach. So I'll make a little produce list. I kind of like that though, because then I can buy like staples. Okay, baby. Come over here. Wait, no. Get off the laptop. Come this way. Come over here. Come on. Okay. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Oh, yes. Did you have a good night's sleep? You did? Okay, I'm glad to hear that. You too, Justice? Did you have a good night's sleep? You did? Okay. Kisses? Okay. Okay, girls. Good morning. Grand Rising. All right, time for the loop run. Is this the loop run? No. This is the Love Knocks. Time for the Love Knocks. So I already lidocained it up. Take off that Band-Aid. I don't know why that was up so high. Lord Jesus. But this is lidocained. Now I'm just putting a little bit of alcohol swab on it to clean the area before I inject myself. I'm glad that we're on time. This is right just before 8 o'clock. So your girl is in good shape. I'm taking 30 units this cycle. I don't know if you remember last cycle I was taking 40 and my blood levels came back high. So I'm taking 30. We're gonna go back into the blood levels today. That's what this test is for, to see what it looks like. And if everything is okay, I'll stay at 30. If it changes, then we gotta go to a different amount. Oh, hold your breath, hold your breath. Oh my goodness. Ah, no, I'm just kidding. We get it done, we get it done. Whew, okay. And really slow. Oh, I went really fast. I think that's gonna burn, but I try to go as slow as possible. This is sped up. All right, now we can really start our day. Let's get to the coffee, and we're just gonna enjoy the next little bit of this montage, yeah?
You have to be your biggest fan, and when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that, because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet, who you're
Yoga has actually become one of my favorite parts of the morning. The girls get so excited as soon as I roll this yoga mat out. They know we're going to lay down on it. Well, I'm going to lay down on it. They're going to try to lay down on it. But sometimes they'll join in. At least when the picture coming into downward dog. She's just very like, okay, but it's a nice way to start. I do a short one, but it feels good. I get some stretches in. Some of it, I'm pushing myself a little bit. They do allow you to modify it based on your ability. So sometimes I take a little more of a challenge or push myself, and then sometimes I just do it. And, depending on how stiff my body is or how flexible my body is, I don't hurt myself. Here is breakfast. So I did a folded egg with spinach. I'm out of mushrooms, so I put that on the list. I did avocado across the top and a little bit of crumbled feta. This is turkey bacon. Then I have the cashew milk yogurt with blueberries and hemp seeds. And then I mixed in more seltzer with the cherry bondi, the tart cherry. Steph Hayward, I think it was you who asked me. This helps increase your melatonin, so I'm taking this to kind of offset my prednisone. It's also very chock full of antioxidants. So the only dairy I'm doing is cheese, right? So I have the yogurt that is non-dairy, and then I'm using the macadamia nut milk, which is non-dairy. So cheese, feta cheese, pecorino, parmesan, grated cheddar, and the cheddar sticks. I think I showed you guys those. Let me eat. I'm gonna eat this, and then the girls and I are gonna go for a walk. It is 10:15. My appointment for Quest is at 12:40. I should have scheduled that yesterday, but the plan is to get down there by 12, and maybe they'll see me earlier. I think the most important part is not to go before the 4 hours, which the last time I was cutting it close. So anyway, let me sit down and eat before this gets cold. The girls and I have made it to the park. There's only a little bit of humidity despite it being 11 o'clock. We got out here later than I thought we would. We're only gonna do about 20 minutes because I gotta go jump in the shower, but I slathered sunblock all over and threw my hat on so we could get out here. I did put on a bra and pants. There we go. And my hat, of course, because, oh my God, I gotta protect my skin. All right, let me play with them and I'll see you guys when we are getting ready to go. These leaves, I love it. They're definitely giving fall vibes. Although, I'm pretty sure they've been here all summer. In the shade, but whatever, I'll take it. We are home. I'm going to finish up my breakfast because I didn't eat all the yogurt because I was kind of full. And I've got cleansing balm on my face so I can get all the sunscreen off. Bath water is running. I know what I'm having for lunch, but I'll do lunch when I get back. I'm going to do sliced turkey breast, brown rice, and kale. It's leftovers. That turkey was good if you didn't see that vlog. If you're a single person, it'll get you 2 servings, 2 slices of juicy turkey, and the gravy. Yum, yum. And then Yeah, I'm gonna do chicken wings, black eyed peas with brown rice, and cabbage for dinner. Luckily, I'm single because I'm probably gonna be gassy. Anyway, let me get going. I probably will see you on the subway. All right. Oh my God. I don't remember how I got in here. Anyway, I'm all done. I brought the grocery list to go to the store, but I left. Oh no, that was it. I left the grocery bag, so I gotta go back. I didn't want to disrupt the girls because they'll get excited when they see me, but it is what it is. It is jumping down here. This place was in Chinatown, and it is swamped down here today. Well, you guys saw one of the streets, but yeah, crazy. Okay, how do I get out of here? All right, so I just got back from the grocery store. I got strawberries, fresh strawberries. I checked the bottom. None of them are over. Well, one of them, that one right there, but I'm going to eat those two tonight. I got mushrooms, a thing of romaine hearts, and a bag of spinach. Nobody has just like the bundled spinach anymore. Anyway, got that. I did not get the blueberries because it didn't say where they were from. And I wanted the wild Maine. So anyway, this was good. And this was like, I don't even think this was $10. All healthy stuff. Ooh, guys, I am tired. I just heated up the food. It's like 5 o'clock and I'm barely eating the lunch. I had some strawberries. I'm going to sign off though, because I think I'm going to eat this and then I'm going to take a nap and see where that lands me. I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday for mid-cycle monitoring. Here we go again. Grand Rising. I almost forgot I was recording today, that today is a vlog day because we're going in for our mid-cycle monitoring. So I've already done my yoga. I did 5 minutes. I ran my bath water. I just took my hair down. I'm getting ready to go chop up some mushrooms and get those going. Oh, and I lidocaine myself for for my Lovenox injection. We did the last Lupron. I put it on my stories on Instagram. Last Lupron, name it and claim it, was last night. So yeah, let me get going. Good morning, how are you? So let's just name it and claim it. Today everything is gonna be clear. We want a good lining. Let's hope we got that 8.8 like we did last time. It should be at least that because I think I definitely have been healthier, food-wise, hydration-wise, etc. And so let's get that 8.8 trilaminar. Let's get that. The right side was fully quiet, so it should still be quiet. Left side had a like 1 or 2 less than 10. Hopefully that's quiet, and we get the green light.
Ya no se puede confiar, la gente ve solo dinero y likes en el Instagram. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Muy poco queda real. Por eso, baby, es que te espero para ti poderte amar. Solo tú.
Yes. I'm alright. I'm on a call, but they can't hear us, just so you know. I'm running late today. I'm so sorry.
Work never ends. Like, I got you. It was a long weekend. Too,
Oh my God, yes.
Back to work and everything. Did you want this weekend at least?
I relaxed and I hung out with my puppies. The weather was so nice, so we went to the park a lot.
What dog do you have?
I have 2 Yorkies, 2 teacup Yorkies.
Right side you can see is quiet, and left side seems quiet as well.
You said 5 or 5.5 for the lining?
Lining's 5.
5, okay.
So, all right, so they'll review blood work and then let you know next steps.
Okay, thank you so
All right,
much.
you're
Sorry I was late.
Oh, you're completely fine.
All
Have a
right,
good day.
thank you. All right, I'm in a meeting. Let me take this out of my ear, but I think you guys heard that. It's 5, lining is 5, ovaries are quiet, so I think we should be good. We might do, today we should be increasing the estradiol, which I just realized I left at home, but it's okay.
It's a sticker, but you want to actually sticker before you start the progesterone instead of the med. So the doctor said no more of the Lupron injections. I think you took the last 5. You missed your last night, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. No more Lupron. Now for the estrogen pills, instead of taking it orally twice a day, we're going to have you increase it to 3 times a day. But instead of taking it orally, we want you to insert it vaginally. That same little blue-green pill, okay?
Okay, so 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, evening, vaginally.
Correct. That same little 2 milligram tablet, insert it vaginally.
Okay.
We're going to see you back on Friday. If by Friday your lining looks good, then we'll have you start the progesterone injections on Saturday, and then your transfer is going to be on the 15th, next week Thursday, with Dr. McConnell. Okay?
On Thursday. Okay, so do I need to go in the portal and make the appointment for Friday then?
Yes. Make the appointment for the Friday. We're going to need to do both blood work and ultrasound. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Any questions for me?
So basically the goal right now is focusing on increasing the line. Like, what's the minimum? It needs to be like 7, 8?
Around 7, yes, around 7, 8. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there anything I should be doing physically to help? Like exercise? I don't know. Acupuncture?
No.
Okay.
Nope. You can do acupuncture if you want, but whether or not, usually when you start Lupron medicine, that helps as well. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to stop that Lupron, and we're going to increase the estrogen 3 times a day, and usually that's enough to start building that lining thicker.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Katrina.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Any questions for me?
No, that you've answered them all. Thank you.
Okay, good. We'll see you back on Friday the 9th.
Okay.
Then hopefully all looks good, and I put you in on the schedule ready for the 15th with Dr. McConnell in Manhattan. Okay, but it's a tentative. If for any reason we need to push back, we'll let you know.
Okay, I mean, that helps because I need a chaperone because I'm taking the Valium, so I'll just give her a heads up.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so there you go. I almost got worried about the 5. Then I was like, oh, there's Lupron. And then last time I'd already ovulated. Glad it's Trilaminar. I canceled my acupuncture for today. I'm going to do it next week. I'm just trying to figure out, her prices went up. And again, I'm trying to not spend too much money. So anyway, I think that's good news. Vaginally. I left the pills at home. So I'm going to have to do the other 2 when I get home. But I'm excited. All right. Yay. I need to sit down. I mean, I need to lay down. I want to wash my face and lay down because I was up super early. I might do strawberries and a little piece of the dark chocolate later on. It's 7:42. I want to be in bed by 9:30. I do this LED face mask. So when I say in bed by 9:30, I mean in bed with the face mask on. I do that for 20 minutes and then get ready to knock out by 10. Today was a good day. I felt good. I just took my medication. I have to remember to pack the estradiol now and prednisone because I want to take it earlier. Well, the estradiol, I have to take it in the afternoon. Prednisone, I definitely want to take earlier. So, yeah, I'll throw them in my bag. I'm going into the office tomorrow and Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate your support, your prayers, your love, your baby dust, your good vibes. It is lifting me up. You guys have no idea. I appreciate you so much. This journey is not for the faint of heart, and you can't be a warrior by yourself. A warrior, you need a tribe, and you guys are definitely my tribe. I have so much love and respect for you. Thank you. All right, you guys, it's on and popping. Lining is 7.5, triple stripe still intact. It looks beautiful. I've seen my lining a lot over these last 5 years, and it looks gorgeous. Right and left ovaries are closed or quiet, and that is it. I almost just left out here without updating you guys. I was so excited. I have my underwear back on, but I gotta put my shoes on now. So yeah, this is it. So I think that means I start progesterone well, let's not get ahead. The nurse will call us. Let's just take it one day at a time. At this moment, at this time, it's all good. Okay, I've got in. It's a good thing I did look at this because I misunderstood. So let me just read it to you. Hi, Tanika. Hope all is well. Just called and left you a voicemail. Call me if you have any questions. Your results were reviewed by the doctor today. Your lining looks good. For today, continue the S-Trace estradiol 2 milligram tablets the same at 1 tablet vaginally 3 times a day. So I do need to take it in 30 minutes for today is 3 times. Tomorrow I go down to 2. Starting tomorrow, 9/10, decrease estradiol 2 milligrams to twice daily by mouth. 1 pill by mouth in the morning and 1 pill by mouth in the evening. Space it out 10 to 12 hours apart. Do not stop. My vagina thanks you, Katrina. Oh my God. Okay, starting from tomorrow, 9/10, start progesterone. Uh-oh, I got a work call. Give me 1 second. Okay, work stuff going on. We're trying to get work done tonight. The queen has died, and apparently it's a 10-day extravaganza, so there's a lot of breaking news. We're going to try to get this work done tonight so I can stay on track for my project. Starting tomorrow, 9/10, decrease estradiol 2 milligram pills to twice daily by mouth. Oh, I said that part because my vagina has thanked Katrina. Then progesterone and oil. In the morning, 8 to 10, I'm going to do 0.5 milliliter intramuscularly. Hi, let's get myself in frame. There's justice. And Liberty down here wants to be rubbed. Okay, there you go. You're getting rubbed. Yes, ma'am. She just like bumps her head against my hand like, yeah, you better rub me. No, she doesn't talk to me like that. Okay, and then inject 1 milliliter in the evening, 8 to 10. This is the only day you will do 2 injections. Please be aware that you have a 10 milliliter vial. It is a multi-use vial. It is good for about 10 days. So interestingly, now that I'm thinking about it, because it is a multi-use, we don't put that one in the refrigerator, but we put the Lupron in the refrigerator, because that was a multi-use. But I'm okay with that because putting that oil in there and then trying to inject it, if it's refrigerated, not the business. So we'll go with it. You just have to wipe off the top every time with alcohol swab. Okay. From Sunday, 9/11. Oh, 9/11. It's weird. I did a snapshot of 9/11. It keeps coming up on our vlog. It was up when I was in the fertility clinic thing. Anyway. 9/11, please continue progesterone and oil. Inject 1 milliliter intramuscularly in the evening daily. Try to do this injection at the same time every night, every 24 hours. Do not stop. So I'm going to set an alarm. I'm going to do a warning alarm and then an injection alarm because, the warning alarm helps so I can lidocaine myself, but then also if I'm not near where my medication is, I can get my ass home. So actually maybe I should do 2 warnings, the get home warning and the lidocaine warning, and then an alarm for the injection. 8 to 10. I'm gonna do I think 8:30. Should I do 8:30? We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm having red raspberry leaf tea, the iced tea that I made earlier. I finished it off, so I'm making another pot. I hear the teapot, the kettle about to blow. All right, I'm excited, you guys. I'm excited. Oh, let me let Cheyenne know because she didn't put my oh no, there's more email. Oh my God, I was like, she didn't put the transfer information. Return to our office on 9/14 for progesterone blood only. So no investigations into my hoo-ha. Let me turn this off before it goes crazy. boiled faster than I thought it would. Okay. So I need to make an appointment. Your embryo transfer day is Thursday, 9:15 with Dr. McConnell between 1 to 4 at 5 Columbus Circle. We'll let you know the exact time the day before. You are allowed to have your partner with you for the transfer. They must be symptom-free and wear a mask. Please call back before 4 p.m. Please be advised. Oh, that's just scheduling the thing. Okay, so she didn't remember. I'm going to remind her that I'm taking the Valium. Or should I? Well, Cheyenne's coming either way. I need to call Cheyenne. I'm so excited. I can't even think straight, you guys. I'm so excited. This is it. Baby is coming home. This is the take-home baby transfer. I just feel it. I feel it in my core. I have no questions, no doubts. I'm about that life. I don't know why I'm so hard. I didn't do yoga this morning. I'm going to do some Kundalini yoga tonight to ground myself. Oh, and I scheduled acupuncture. So I originally was going to go last week, this week, and then I didn't because this week was crazy. And so now I'm going next Tuesday, next Wednesday, which is the day before, and then Thursday, the day of the transfer, because Clara is not in New York on Friday. But I think this will be better. It's not immediately after the transfer. Well, actually, it says between 1 and 4. My acupuncture, I think, is scheduled for 4. So I may have to adjust it depending on what happens. But I'm going to send her an email to let her know. Just so we're all on the same page. Typically in the past, they've had me be there at 1 o'clock. I need to call the embryo storage place because I have not paid that bill. I got a notice yesterday. I have the money. It's $1,200, but because it's late, they're like, let us know if you need a payment plan. So I'm going to call and see if I can put it on a payment plan just so I don't have to give them all the money right now. But I know they want something or they're not releasing not an egg next Thursday. So let me get that going. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Are you guys excited? Send prayers when you see this. Send prayers. If you could do that for me, I would greatly appreciate it. You know I love you, right? Okay. Let me call Cheyenne. Let me call the cryobank. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for all of your listen, Linda. Thank you so much for all of your prayers, all of your good vibes, all of your positive comments. You have no idea how much it impacts me and just lifts me up mentally, physically, spiritually. So I do definitely appreciate you. One, for stopping by, for liking the video. Hopefully you've been liking the videos and giving it a thumbs up. And for those of you who comment, I do read all of the comments and I just am, I don't know, my heart is bursting with just knowing that somebody out there cares and cares about my journey and is rooting for me for no other reason than just that I'm trying. And yeah, thank you.
To be spawned the best graded embryo, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I will send that order to embryology right now, and I will see you for the transfer.
Okay, and we're transferring 1, right? I know. I just want to reconfirm. Yeah. Okay.
I knew you were.
But I feel good about this cycle. Everything has been lining up. So I feel like this is the take home baby.
Me too. I think we both are feeling it. So I hope that's a positive sign.
Yes, I hope so too. Because there have been no hiccups. It's going smoothly. I feel like the early ovulation was a sign to do the loop run because we were kind of on the fence, and that was like just tipped it in like, yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
All right. I will see you Thursday. Okay.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks. Bye. Oh, I was not expecting Dr. McConnell. So she just said, I'm just confirming for Thursday that we're all good, letting the embryologist know we're picking the best. You see, I asked about the 2. But I half in jest, but I did just want to ask. Today is Monday. It's the 12th. I wasn't expecting her call. I'm excited though. I feel like this is the one. She feels like it is too. And she's doing my transfer, y'all. It's baby. Yeah, so it's going to be on the 15th. It's happening. I'm getting my well woman exam today and my physical out of the way. I did the optometrist last week. 2 more days till transfer. Hey fam, I'm home. I forgot about y'all. Let me turn this off. I didn't get home till 7:30. I worked late. Really, I was jaw jacking with somebody who's on my project team. So anyway, I had my physical / well woman. She didn't do a pap smear. I'm over 50, so I don't need one. It's the ovarian cancer you have to watch out for. And we did screening. I am not at risk or a gene carrier for that. So blood pressure was good. It's usually on the low side. Took a whole bunch of blood work. So she's going to be calling me back with like how that all kind of sussed out. And yeah, it was a different practitioner. It was a DO, something like that. I want to see her again because my normal general practitioner is on maternity leave. So I saw her last in June. So anyway, that's over and done with. I got another flu shot, so I'm good on that. She had suggested to do the latest COVID vaccine, but I just had one in June, so she said it was too soon. There's one now that fights off the Omicron. So had I known, maybe I would have waited. I don't know. I told her I was concerned about taking too many vaccines today anyway, because I'm already immunocompromised because of all of the medication for the transfer. Because she also recommended the shingles vaccine, and we would just decided against it because it might be too much for my body, or my body might have a reaction, or God forbid I get a fever and then I can't go into the OR because of COVID. Like they don't know that it's a fever from the shingles vaccine, you know what I mean? So did that. So yeah, that was all done and uneventful. Yeah, so that's it. I'm home. Luckily we did meal prep. So last night, instead of having the cod, I had the cod Sunday. Anyway, I made the chipotle quinoa ball, the chicken chipotle quinoa ball last night. It was so good. So the quinoa, I did lime zest in there with cilantro. It was so bomb. So I had that again for lunch today. And I didn't put the black beans in there, but I did do the quinoa. I felt like it would be too heavy. So I might do something later in the week. I don't know. I got to think of but I have the chili beans too. I don't need the black beans this week. We'll figure it out. They're refrigerated, like they're in like a seal pack or whatever. Instead of a can, it's like one of those soft packs, and then they're in the fridge. Anyway, I'm going to have the cod for dinner tonight is what I'm trying to say. And then I'm going to lay it down. So tomorrow is really like, I guess, the prep of the transfer. Tomorrow I go in for my blood work. We're going to measure my progesterone. Then I should get a call tomorrow afternoon, and it'll let me know what time. Well, obviously they'll let me know what my progesterone is, but they'll let me know what time my appointment is for my transfer on Thursday. And then that'll be it. And then I'm going to go to acupuncture and come home and relax. Thursday morning, what I'm going to do, because I took the day off, I'm off Thursday and Friday, I am going to get up at my regular time, do my Lovenox, and then I'm going to wash the robe and stuff that I got and put on fresh bed linens so that when I come back from transfer, here's this, it's so fuzzy and warm. So I'm going to wash that in, it's cozy. Wash the pajamas. So when I come home, I am going to just get in those pajamas, put that robe on, and sit in my room and sleep because I'll have the Valium. And then just kind of, do a princess day, as they say. Like I'm not doing complete bed rest, but I'm not doing any work or anything related to work. I might read, I might do something, just chillax. I have acupuncture tomorrow night. I was going to do acupuncture after the transfer because you can do it the day before, the day of, and the day after, or 2 times in there, either like right before. Before and after is the recommendation. How far before and how far after. It can be a day before or day of, right before, or right after, or the day after. I'm just going to do the one because I'm trying to protect my mental state, and I just figure it's downtown. I would have to come home first, all the way back to Harlem, right? Because the clinic is in Midtown. I have to come up to Harlem to 113th, rest, relax, whatever, and then get back up, get dressed, go downtown. And I think the last appointment is like at 5 or 5:30. I would be in with the commuter, so it would be packed because more people are going back to work. So you see what I'm saying? Like, it's already just thinking about it's giving me anxiety. Like, I don't want to do that. I think whatever benefit I would obtain from doing acupuncture would be lost just from the hecticness of like trying to get way downtown and back on the train. And honestly, tomorrow is my first day going down and back on the train to acupuncture. Because if you remember, when I came back to New York from California, I was only doing Ubers. Like that whole first year of the pandemic, I did not ride. Actually, like a year and a half. I don't think I started riding the subway until earlier this year. So, I mean, I'm okay on it now, but it's also not been everybody going back to work. So I've only been on a crowded subway once, and I was very uncomfortable. So I just want to, you know what I mean? I'm just thinking about all those things, like what's going to help me feel supported and just be in a good space. So I think staying home after the transfer is what's good for me, not spiking my adrenals, just riding it out with the Valium and resting, I think is what makes sense for me. Getting up, having fresh bed linens, you know, changing everything out, fluffing the pillows up, washing the pajamas. Oh, I need to find some fuzzy socks. I need to wash all my socks. Well, not all my socks. Oh my God, you don't even want to know. I need to wash the fuzzy socks because I want to have those on. And then what did I do with the little booty? It might be too warm for the booties. And I'm thinking I'm going to pull out the weighted blanket because the weighted blanket helps with sleep. But yeah, so I've lidocaine myself up. I'm going to do my progesterone and oil as soon as the timer goes off. I set it for 15 minutes to lidocaine and then take my PM meds. I am taking my prednisone in the daytime now, the second one. And then the evening pills are just the estradiol, the second estradiol, and the second hydroxychloroquine. Oh my God, I keep mixing it up with hydroquinone, the face cream. That's not what I mean. Hydroxychloroquine or Plaquenil. So I'm gonna take those and then I'm gonna eat my dinner and I'm gonna go to bed because I gotta get up early to get my progesterone and I wanna get into the office early. Oh my God, when I say I was bumping my gums, like an hour and a half. I could have been doing work and we were over there yammering. So, but it was good. It's good bonding. Like, he's new to the company and it's like, you know, forming, storming, norming. Anyway, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I have not been this excited for a transfer before. It's got to be long socks because they give you the booty before they take you into that operating room anyway. Those little blue booties. There's the timer. Stop. All right. I don't know what these are. Pre-transfer diaries, but I'm gonna go do lidocaine myself and get my dinner and get myself to bed. I gotta wash my face and all that and tie my hair back. But this is my homemade flaxseed gel that I've been using, our flaxseed custard. I like it. I might put some more in there tonight to give it a day of wear and then I don't have to do it tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I have all the feels and I've been watching, I think it's Fertility Journals or Fertility Diary. I'll put a link to her channel down below, but she just had a little boy. She did IVF own eggs at 44. If you type that in, you'll find her. So therapeutic. Oh my God. It's like she's talking to me. I love it. I love it. Yeah, and she had 12. She had 12 IVF transfers. Or I don't know if it's all transfer. It says 12 IVF. I'm not sure if they were. I think, yeah, it's just really real and raw and not all glitzy. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. It's therapeutic. So thank you, sis, for making those videos because I swear they were made just for me. That's what it feels like. I mean, you guys watch them too because you might have that connection, but you know, she would just tell herself, I've done everything I can do. It's up to God. And that is just so freeing and it's so true. So I'm just like, I have done everything that I could do, especially this cycle, which is why I'm saying like, I'm glad that we had the restart, especially this cycle. I've eaten really well. I've slept. I've meditated. I've done yoga in the morning. I've done dry brushing just so I keep my lymph moving, right? Do a little lymphatic drainage. I've been doing the gua sha. Like, I don't have any regrets. I don't have any second guesses for myself of shoulda, coulda, woulda, which in that last one, if you go back and look at it, I was like second guessing myself. Not saying I should have or that I had a reason to second guess myself. I'm just saying, like, as a fact, I was second guessing myself, and I don't have that doubt this time because I know I put my best foot forward. So it's going to be what it's going to be. But I believe in God. I trust, you know, from the very beginning, I've always said, may his will be done. And so I trust that he has heard my prayers, heard my heart, selected my child, heard their heart, heard their prayers, and is going to join us or reunite us, as the case may be, together, earthside. So, because that is the thing, the earthside baby is the goal, right? That take-home baby. Anyway, let me go do my shot. I will talk to you guys in the morning when we do the progesterone. No vaginal, thank God. We're just doing progesterone. So one day closer. All right, talk to you later. Are you guys wondering who I'm talking to? Or are you just waiting your turn? You want me to talk to you now? Oh, where are you going, Justice? You okay? Hi, Justice. Are you guys gonna get a bath tomorrow? You gonna take a bath? You want me to brush you? Do you wanna get brushed? You want me to brush your hair? No reaction? Justice, you want your hair brushed? You okay? Oh, you guys missed me. You're not even running. You missed me? I missed you guys too. Sorry I was gone so long. Just finished getting my blood drawn. Thank you for my progesterone. Tomorrow's transfer day. Excited. Headed into acupuncture. I haven't seen Dr. Clara in a minute. All done with acupuncture. I laid, can you guys even see that? Oh, I have it backwards. Okay, there. I was over there. We're all done. I'm excited. I hadn't been here since October of last year, which is kind of crazy. Hey guys, so I'm home and I haven't cleaned up that corner. Hi. Okay. Oh my God, the girls are home alone today. They are like, if you don't stop leaving us here. Okay, I'm home mostly tomorrow, okay? Anyway, I'm home. Acupuncture was great. It's 9 o'clock. I think it's almost 9. I'll put the time. Just did my progesterone oil. I didn't get here till like right at 8 o'clock and I lidocaine myself. I did take my meds. So when I was at Clara's, because originally the last time I spoke to her, I was going to do another acupuncture after the transfer, but you and I have talked since then, and I was like, it could be too much depending on what time the transfer is. But I hadn't relayed that to her, so she was asking me, because I told her I'm putting in a placeholder at 4:30, but my transfer time is between 1 and 4, so I may have to cancel when I find out. And then she was like, oh, did you find out what time your transfer is? Not seeing that I had canceled tomorrow's acupuncture. I was like, oh my God, no. So then I tried to pull it up on my phone. I looked on my messages. There was no message, right? Because I also had my progesterone done this morning. So it was just a crazy busy day. Like I had a meeting in one room from 2 to 4. Well, it was 2 meetings, but I was in the same room. I was just like, it was a lot going on today. Luckily, I did meditation this morning. I did not do yoga though. But I did do the meditation, which was nice. I'm gonna do yoga in the morning. Anyway, I've decided not to freak myself out about it. I did send Katrina, the nurse, and Nalita a note saying, hey, didn't get my transfer time, didn't get my P4 results. But you know, my mind is like, oh, is something wrong with my progesterone? So they didn't schedule it, but somebody would have called. So I'm sure there's something, I'm sure there's an explanation. And when I look in the portal, it has my beta test date in there. Well, I'm assuming it's my beta test date. It's like 10 days after the transfer. But the transfer appointment is not in there. So anyway, I can call them at 8. hopefully it doesn't have anything to do with the delayed payment. Embryo people, their offices are in Chicago, so they're not going to be open until 9 my time, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. Me worrying about it is not going to help. So I'm gonna just have my chili. I was gonna do I took out the chicken thighs. I was gonna cook with you guys tonight. I'm just gonna heat up the chili. I'm so glad I made that chili. Like, it's coming in clutch. That feels like good comfort food. And maybe I have like these little pita crackers because I'm not over my carbs. I haven't had any rice or anything today. I had a salad with the yellowfin tuna. Yeah, so I can have some crackers. Long story short, let's not go through the whole thing. And even still, I want the crackers, so. Yeah, so I'm gonna have that, and then I'm gonna wash my face, do my LED mask, and knock it out. Just go to sleep and pray and stay grounded and focus on tomorrow, getting my take-home baby transferred inside of me. So yeah, my mind wants to do crazy things because I'm like, well, maybe worst case scenario, I don't have enough progesterone. They want me to do one more day, but why didn't somebody call? You know what I mean? And I checked all of the emails, so I'm sure it's just an oversight by somebody somewhere, right? We'll figure it out tomorrow, because I'm sure they're not shipping the embryos from Chicago, right? I think there's got to be a storage place here. I think the billing is happening in Chicago, but the cryobank is in New York. That's what I think. We'll see. But it's gonna be whatever it's gonna be, and me worrying about it is not gonna help. I'll probably do some dry brushing too before I go to sleep. So my goal is to get in bed no later than 10:30, and like lights out at 10:30, not get in the bed and watch TV. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I don't know why that one light is shining through like this. Oh, it's coming through the crystals on the lamp. Like it's... Anyway, I'm gonna snuggle with the girls too. They're so adorable. Aren't you? Aren't you the cutest? You are, aren't you? Yes, I know. Probably get up and walk them in the morning after yoga. I just want to have like a calm, easy morning. Maybe do like some oatmeal if it's a little chilly instead of yogurt. Get something warm in the belly, you know? Anyway, just checking in. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Hi, this message is for Tanika, Katrina the nurse, calling from Dr. McConnell. Tanika, it looks like you sent me an email yesterday that you never received the email from us. So it looks like Magda, the OR nurse, emailed you yesterday with your time to transfer for today. So it looks like she emailed you around 2:17 in the afternoon. She did email it encrypted, since we don't have like a waiver form from you to get on with the email. So it looks like Doctor, the transfer scheduled for 1:30 in the afternoon. So please arrive at 1 o'clock. Okay. I'll call me if you have any questions. It's 46756-3886. So again, your transfer scheduled for today, 1:30. Make sure you complete all your meds the same. And it's going to be with Dr. McConnell. Okay.
Oh my God, I did not see a 217 email. I was looking on my phone at first. Anyway, I'm glad it's okay. I was trying to talk myself down, but I was like, I don't know if I probably said this already, but that one meditation stuck with me. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. So I was repeating that, but I'm not going to lie, I was a little tense about it. So I am going to have to log in for a call from 11 to 12, and then I'm going to head out because I have to be there by 1. So I'm going to back into that. So by 11, before I get on that call, I'm going to be ready to go. I'm going to pack my Valium, bottle of water, set the timer so I can start drinking my water. As long as I get there by 1, I can finish the water off there because the appointment's not till 1:30. They're not going to call me back before 1:30, so I still will have time to continue drinking water. I need to let Cheyenne know because I told her the appointment was 1:30. I need to let her know I have to be there at 1. Yeah, so that's kind of it. I want to do my board, wake, pray. It's transfer day. Yeah. I think this is it, guys. All right, let me get grounded. I'm going to finish my coffee. Then I'm going to go do some yoga, do some meditation, take a bath. I'm gonna empty my bowels, TMI. But somebody's watching this who might be going through a transfer, and I don't know if it impacts your ultrasound if your bowel is full, because that is taken up, well, not just the ultrasound, because you see it on the ultrasound, but it takes up space. So I just want everything to be flat so we have as much wiggle room as we need to put that embryo in the right spot. So clear my bowel, then take a bath. I need to get the laundry started because I wanted to wash those pajamas and switch out these sheets. Although, I might do it when Cheyenne gets here. It's easier to take care of that bottom mattress when there's assistance. All right, you guys. It's transfer day. We made it. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Oh my goodness. How are you doing? Today is September 16th. It is the day after my 5-day embryo transfer, and I was so loopy yesterday. I was so loopy from the Valium that I could not record when I got back. I don't even think, I was just in the moment while I was at the clinic, and then yeah, I was just in the moment when I got home. Like, I was just wanted to enjoy my food, enjoy my space, not make coherent sentences, you know, all that fun stuff. Simply did not go to the clinic yesterday. Cheyenne was my chaperone because I had the, I squeezed it again, because I had the Valium, although they forgot. So I wrote some notes so I can kind of take you through the day. So I got up, I did yoga, I did meditation. At 8:15 I got my first email from Katrina, but I didn't see it yet. That is when she was like, your appointment, there was an email sent, you have to look under the encrypted. So there was an email, your appointment's at 1:30. I don't think I got that until 9:15 because I was trying to put any stress out of my head. I didn't want to be thinking about what if my transfer is not happening today. So what I told myself was, I will have the answer between 9 and 10. So I busied myself until then. And so when I checked my email a little bit after 9, that's when I saw the note from Katrina. So in part of that distraction period, I filled out the pegboard of like the donor egg, wake, pray, transfer day thingy. Let me tell you, that was the best thing to do because I had to focus. I couldn't worry about anything because I had to focus. What are the letters that I need to write these words out? Do I have them cut out? Do I want to put them in black? Do I want to put them in white? I gotta lay them out before I stick them in so they're even. Like, my mind was totally involved in that, and it was heaven. Oh my God, I highly, highly recommend doing a pegboard. Even if you never take a picture of it, just or something to focus on. And I don't know what else it would have been, because I feel like if I would have done a crossword, I would have kept saying the same thing over and over in my head. If I was coloring, I would have been thinking about it. So just doing that because I had to figure out what the words were. And so I couldn't be yammering in my own head because I had to spell the words out. You know what I mean? So anyway, so that was good. It had nothing to do with the embryo thing, which I don't know why I thought it did, honestly, but it was just like, that was something that had happened. I don't know. It was just like, it was silly. I am glad, well, I'm not gonna discount what I felt. I felt what I felt. But it was, had I talked to myself a little bit more, I would have like understood that it's highly unlikely. Yeah, it just was highly unlikely. So it was a huge sigh of relief though once I knew I had my appointment, because all that in my head, I was like, are they shipping the embryos for somewhere? What if they had to ship it last night? Did it, you know, all of the things that I didn't need to worry about because I had an appointment. And I had my beta appointment in there. So it was like crazy, which I also realized as I was taking the board down, the last time I did a board was my last big fat negative, BFN, and it was 9/26 that I got that. This cycle, my beta day is also 9/26. I have it over here. which is crazy, right? But this time we're getting the BFP. But I thought that was so, I don't know if it means anything, if it's a coincidence, if you believe in coincidence or correlation, I don't know. Okay, so anyway, Cheyenne, so then I had to work for an hour and a half, which also was just nice to think about something else other than the transfer. So I did it like hard and heavy for an hour and a half, and then I got out and I knew I had to get dressed and be on my way. Cheyenne had sent me a heads up saying the traffic was bad, something was wrong with the subway. So I was like, cool. And so she at that time said she was leaving, but she has to leave before me because she's outside of Manhattan, she's uptown, like, you know, the Bronx. And so I don't know why I just didn't say the Bronx. So I was like, oh, I'll be okay. But of course, Team Too Much is always running late. So I don't think I walked out of here until like 12:30 something, but it ended up working out because the pharmacy delivery was here and I needed more of my Lovenox. And so if I had left on time, I wouldn't have been here to get the pharmacy, to get the prescription, because you have to sign for it. And so it would have been like, it would have just been extra drama. It would have been fine. It would have been fine, but I was like, okay, this worked out. So then I get to the subway. Of course, like Cheyenne said, it's backed up. But I'm sitting there, and normally on the subway at the 110th Street station, it'll tell you like which train is coming next, the B or the C, and how many minutes. It wasn't up, so it said, we're not tracking this right now, please use your app. So I looked at the app, I saw when the next train was coming. It was gonna be 1:13. Well, I'm supposed to be there at 1 for my 1:30 appointment. So then I pull, like it says 1:13, so I'm like, I gotta call the clinic. So I look, and then I see I have like 4 missed calls from Katrina, and I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? So I listened to the first one, and she was like, Tanika, I've been calling you all morning. Can you confirm that you're, I was like, oh my God, I didn't know she wanted me to call her back. I didn't know she wanted me to respond to her email. So of course I call her. 1,000,000 trains are coming. I'm yelling in her poor ear. Sorry, Katrina, thank you so much. So, and then I have to ask her about the Valium because the email they sent me didn't say anything about Valium. So I tell her, and she was like, well, you're gonna have to have chaperone. I was like, yeah, my daughter's meeting me there, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, but I wasn't sure when to take it. And I said, right now I should be there like 1:13. She was like, well, go ahead and take it now. And she was like, how are you doing on your water? I was like, I finished my whole bottle of water. She was like, okay, yeah, go ahead and take it now, and then we'll just take you back as soon as you get here. As soon as I hang up with her, I take the Valium. I had a little bit of water left because I did swallow. I did use that to swallow. But I mean, for the most part, you know, my little 33 bottle, the plastic bottle, I had finished most of it. Speaking of water, I need some water. Hang on. Okay, back with water. Ooh. So I take the Valium. As soon as I take the Valium, there's a speaker thing that goes on. The next train is not going to stop at the stop. You have to go to like 125th or blah, blah, blah. Either I was going to be late walking there, and I just had the Valium. Like, of course, it didn't kick in that fast, but I know if I start moving too fast, my blood is going to quicken, and the medication is going to get absorbed faster. So I'm like, oh, shit. I just called a Lyft. Got in the back of this nice air-conditioned car. Actually, was it a Lyft? It might have been an Uber. Whatever it was, I didn't have to wear a mask, which was nice. So I got there, and I sent Cheyenne a text. Did I send Cheyenne a text? I don't think I sent anybody a text. I think I just showed up. Cheyenne texted me with a picture of her leg saying she was there. I didn't see that. I'm not always looking at my phone. So I didn't see that till long after I had seen her, when we were like back in the changing room. So yeah, so that was fine. I wasn't like all hot and sweaty, and I just kept like taking deep breaths and like releasing my shoulders and just kind of like cleansing breaths. You know how they call them in yoga, cleansing breaths. Whew. That's when you get a good one out, when you got that sound back there. But yeah, so I did a couple of those. Got there, I refilled my water bottle. I was not feeling stressed about the water this time, thank God. I think also I just kept telling myself with the mantra of like, you're gonna be able to hold your pee, literally. You're gonna be able to hold your pee comfortably. You're gonna be able to hold your pee comfortably. So I didn't want to have that feeling of like, oh, I gotta go. Can I let a little bit out and play that whole game? I was just like, it's up here, or you just gonna be peeing on yourself. But it's up here. So I filled up more water. They took us back straight away, gave us our clothes. I asked the lady, like, do you want me to fill out the paperwork first or get dressed first? She was like, the paperwork. I was like, okay. So Cheyenne's getting undressed and dressed or whatever, and then I'm filling out the paperwork, and I switch clothes. They come out and get us. Oh, yeah, so let me stay on track. I'm so easily distracted. Inside, though, I will say this. There's this little cart in there because they must have had retrievals that morning, or I don't know. It's an upgrade since I had my retrieval in 2018. There's a cart filled with snacks, and so there's like these little graham crackers. I'm going to show you. I can't open it. There's bags of these just in a cart. And there's pretzels, and there's orange juice, and there's water. or not orange juice, sorry, apple juice. So anyway, we go into the thing and everything just feels zen. Like, I swear someone could have been playing like orchestra music, or like, what is the thing? Oh my God. What is the thing that they always play in church? Organ. Someone could have been playing the organ. And it just was, I mean, it just felt like, oh. So we went in, you know, they take you in first for the bladder check to see if you have enough liquid in your bladder, or if they want you to come out and come back in, because basically they look for the bladder to take up most of the screen to push your uterus up at the top part, right? And so they can see where your, oh my God, going in through your cervix up into your uterus, what that looks like. So they want your bladder like as full as possible without you peeing on yourself. So the nurse puts it in, or was it the nurse? No. It was not the nurse. The nurse put nothing in. It was Dr. McConnell. So Dr. McConnell came in. I introduced her to Cheyenne. She was like, oh, I was like, this is my daughter. She was like, you know, Cheyenne had her mask on, I think. Oh no, I am mixing this up. Oh my God. And I took notes. Okay.
Rewind.
First, the ultrasound is what the nurse did to check my bladder. She did an ultrasound and she took a picture of it. And then she was like, it looks pretty full, looks pretty good, but I need Dr. McConnell to sign off on it. So she left with the printout of my bladder. That is what happened. Then she came back and said, Dr. McConnell wants you to drink a little more water and she'll be in 15 minutes. So I was like, cool. Because before I've not had enough, and they, you know, make you close everything up and back you up out of the room. They let me stay. There was nobody else back there either. And I don't know if that was because I was 15 minutes late, like they got them in and got them out. But the last time I went, every bay was full. And this time it was just me and Cheyenne when we went in to get dressed. So that was also nice. So maybe that's why they didn't rush. Whatever the reason was, I appreciated not having to get up, close everything up, and get out of the room. You know what I mean? So
I mean, I closed up because I didn't want to just be like joy to the world.
as far as like wrapping all the way up, because she had given me like a sheet, so I just had to pull it up. I didn't have to like close my robe and all that stuff. So that was nice. And then the nurse lifted my chair up so I could drink. And then Cheyenne and I, you know, I'm drinking. The nurse left. Cheyenne and I hold hands and say a prayer. And then Dr. McConnell pimps on in there. And then that's when I was like, hi, Dr. McConnell, this is my daughter Cheyenne. And so Cheyenne has her mask on. I don't have my mask on because I'm drinking the water. That is what triggered that thought. And so she was like, oh, you guys look alike. I thought you guys looked alike from here to here, because that's all she can see of Cheyenne, right? So I just thought that was cute. And then she comes in and she's explaining everything. This was my first time having my transfer done by her. I've had 5 total transfers. No, I've had 6. I've had 6 total transfers. This was the 6th one. This is the 5th frozen, but my first one was a fresh.
So 6.
They've never been done by Dr. McConnell. She was so regal and so majestic, just gracious. She's explaining it all like I've never had a transfer, but it's explaining it in a way the other doctors haven't, and like what's going to happen, and I'm visualizing it. I know exactly what she's talking about, but I'm just like sort of caught up, and again, like organs playing. I'm caught up in all of it, and so I'm just like, okay, like it just felt magical. I don't even know how else to explain. It just felt magical. So, you know, she was like, we're going to put in I'm gonna call it a catheter. I don't remember if that's what she said, but I'm gonna put in the catheter. First she said, you know, it's going to be like a pap smear, so the speculum goes in, and then so she did that, and then she was like, now I'm going to put in the catheter. There's nothing in this catheter. We're just clearing the path, looking at, you know, where I'm going to place the embryo. So I can see it on there. I was asking Cheyenne, can she see it? She was like, kind of, but you know, you don't look at these ultrasounds. It probably is, but there's where the catheter is going, the screen lights up a little bit. It pales. I shouldn't say it lights up, because you know the ultrasound is black and light. It's not even white, black and light. So it like lightens up right there. I can see it going in and out. I can see her targeting like a spot in the lining where she wanted to go. And when she found one she liked, then she did it like 2 more times to be like, okay, this is the spot, like make it nice and snug. And then I guess to practice it, you know how like if you throw a baseball or a basketball, I guess you practice that shot. It was like, that's what she was doing, like practicing that shot.
Like it's going right here.
So we did that. Then she said, I don't remember exactly the order, guys. Sorry. At some point I meet the embryologist. I've never met this embryologist before. He comes in, they tell me, you know, it's thawed, obviously, because why would I be back in this room? Anyway, embryo looks good, da 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 da. They have me look at the little vial that the embryo is in. Here, I'll show you this guy. So it's super tiny. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. It's super tiny. It has my name on there. And listen, when I tell you, oh, now I can see it fine. I don't know, maybe I was nervous yesterday. I was like, is that legible? Yeah, and it has my birth date on there. So they had me look at that, confirm that this is my baby. And then the embryologist went off. A straw came through a window. The straw was given to Dr. McConnell. Dr. McConnell took that straw, inserted it into the catheter where she had been practicing her shot. Boop, went in there. I saw it go. I don't remember if I asked Cheyenne or not. I think I told Cheyenne look for the light spot. I think. Again, I was loopy. So, boop, she got her shot. Pulls it out. She was like, now he is going to flush the straw. Every now and then an embryo gets stuck in the straw. And so we just want to make sure that your embryo indeed is where it's supposed to be, right? So, and if that's confusing, the thing that you see on the scan is not the actual embryo. It's the absence of matter. You know what I mean? Like it's an air pocket is what you're really seeing as far as the light, or some displacement of liquidy stuff or of something solid. Anyway, so straw goes back to the embryologist. Embryologist yells out, all clear. Doctor says to me, all clear, that the straw does not have my embryo in it. So she's now going to remove the catheter. She's going to remove the speculum. And yeah, and then she like steps back. The nurse says, okay, you're all done. Do you want to go to the bathroom first, or do you want to rest here for a few minutes? And I was like, can I rest here for a minute or two? And she was like, sure. So she goes, and then Dr. McConnell like leans over and looks at me and was like, good luck. And I was like, thank you. I don't know, I just felt good. And so Cheyenne and I sat there. I don't even think we said anything. I don't remember though, honestly. And then after a few minutes we left and I went to go to the bathroom. And the bathroom was so non-dramatic. It wasn't like, oh my God, it was just like, okay, it's time to release this. You know what I mean? So it's all like, you got to get your mind right. You got to get your mind right. So yeah, so then we got dressed. I had a whole bunch of stuff because I had the medication from the pharmacy because I didn't want to come back upstairs when I saw him. So I just took it with me. And then I had all of these things that were loose. And I had my bag. I didn't overpack. I just took my regular purse. I put my little rainbow socks in there, which is why I simply didn't go. And yeah, that was it. So I went and got a white bag from the desk, which was cute. I kept my socks. I have so many of these socks. I'm gonna wash those. I have so many of those socks. I had to put these in here because I had to show you guys. Like, so when we got back into the changing room, I immediately opened up one of these and ate. Just like, I was like, I had not eaten in 12 days. Like, I inhaled them. Then I opened up a second pack and I was worried, like, are the nurses gonna think I'm being greedy? I didn't even have an egg retrieval. Like, I wasn't put to sleep. I shouldn't eat it. Should I? Cheyenne was like, yeah, they're here for everybody. I was like, oh my God. So I don't want to eat them all. So I'm just going to hold them because I want to walk out with like a bag that still has some in there so I don't look like a piglet. And then, which is why I didn't throw these in the trash. But then I also packed 2 extras, which I had them in the pharmacy bag at first because I didn't have this bag yet, right? Because I'm going to go to the counter and ask them for the bag. I don't want to look like I'm eating all the graham crackers when I go up there, or that I have eaten all the graham crackers. So I just have the one bag to give the impression that I'm still working on it. This might have been the value. So I go and get this bag to put everything in. And I got the bracelet, although, oh, they're both here. So one for me, one for baby. That's the other thing. So when you sign your paperwork, they attach one to your wrist and then the other one you put in your pocket because it technically belongs to this, but that doesn't really work. So what happens is, as long as what's on this wristband matches what's on this pipe, the straw or whatever, then we all belong together is kind of how that goes. So that was that. And you get the lid of the Petri dish where the baby was, or where the embryo was. And it just has my name and date of birth. And it has ET, I guess, embryo transfer. I'm trying to think what else would it be for, but I'm not gonna strain my brain. No, I am not, ma'am. And then my clinic does not give an ultrasound of the actual embryo. well, I shouldn't say they don't give it. They don't give it at transfer. You get it like a framed, I heard, photo when you graduate, meaning you are leaving there with a belly full of baby. What I do get is the straw going in. They take a picture, which I don't even know. I'm like, can I really see it on there? This is my first time looking at this one. Oh my god, I'm looking in the total wrong place. Okay, it's way up here. That camera's on. But it's up in here. I had the triple stripe. I didn't ask what the thickness of my lining was. Like, I was so chill. I didn't ask a bunch of questions. There are times when I go in there and I don't know if it's maybe like the anxiety, the nerves. I'll be asking stuff that I don't need to know. It doesn't matter at that point what the lining is. You know what I mean? Like, the information can go either way. So like, let me throw these away. Why am I asking? I didn't need to know that. So I think this time I was just more cognizant of that and just in the moment. Like, and I was saying to myself, everything's gonna be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. And may God's will be done. So yeah, that's kind of what's happened so far. I haven't been doing any symptom spotting. I did get my physical blood results back and they were a little bit alarming. So I'm gonna go to the nephrologist. Just like my kidney stuff is a little bit, like nothing dramatic, but it's indicating like I'm headed toward pre-diabetic, which is weird because I don't do sugar and I don't have foods with added sugar. So I'm just like, but basically either way, my insulin, it could possibly be, but what I really think is when I look at the values, that they tested it as if I were fasting and I was not. So I think that's it, but I just, listen, I want to go to the nephrologist. I don't want to mess around. So yeah, that is my transfer story. If you have any questions, let me know. I feel very zen. I feel very zen. I had some very strange body things going on before the days leading up to transfer. So I'm not even sure like I'll be able to symptom spot because I had like back cramping, which is normally what I get when my period's about to start, but I was on the progesterone, so I wasn't sure what that was going on. I had really crazy gas. Oh my god, last night. So crazy. Oh, I didn't even... when I came home, oh my god, I had 2 bowls of chili. So the chili came in clutch. I had 2 bowls of chili. So yummy. And I had chicharrones. They were like lime and salt, like pork rinds with that because that is fat, no sugar. And it's, yeah, anyway. And then I had the mug cake, the keto mug cake. I had lemon and poppy seed. I had a whole one. And then I made a second one, but I only ate half of it. And then later I had strawberries and chocolate. Not strawberries, oh my god, cherries, dark cherries and chocolate, which is, oh, dark chocolate is so amazing. It was so good. And then I went to sleep. I fell asleep probably by 4:30, I want to say. 4:30 I fell asleep, and then I set the alarm to get up to take my progesterone and oil. I took my prednisone as I took my prednisone. I took them both in the morning because I was worried that it would counteract with the Valium. So I didn't take another one, but I did have to take my estradiol and my hydroxychloroquine. So those, and then I slept through the alarm. Like I set it and then I did a snooze and then I slept through the snooze. So my progesterone and oil was a little bit late. I think I did it closer to like 11 than I did to 8. Typically I do it, it's like 8:30, 8:40. And then I went back to sleep and I slept for the old and the new when I tell you. Wow. Wow. So yeah. That is the transfer story. Let me get off of here. I love you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. These are the jammies. I did put them on. I've only worn them once. I just washed them yesterday. I have toothpaste and everything else on them, but they're super cozy and they were given what I wanted them to give because it's like a stretchy jersey, breathable knit. Oh my god. Just, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. And I think that was one of the good things about watching the fertility journals is enjoy all the milestones. So I'm definitely just like enjoying the milestones in real time. In real time. So we had a great transfer. It was very zen, very powerful, and slept like a baby and just happy. Just happy. Thank you for all your prayers. Please keep me in your prayers. I can't even express my gratitude for that, but thank you for that. All right, I'm yammering like crazy. I love you all. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Mwah. Baby does do us all.